Good morning, and it's time to drop the kids in school. Leila, say hi. Malika. mm. These are stuffs we discuss every day. We're going to school. They will say stuff. But you're welcome. So I will drop them off first before I discuss what I need to discuss with you guys. So catch you in a bit. Yeah, I just dropped the kids in school, and I'm on my way back home. So there's something I would quickly like to discuss with you viewers. First and foremost, I say big thanks to you. Always, for the views, subscriptions, the comments. I like reading comments. That's what I love most. I love reading comments. When I read comments, I learn from it. Even if people criticizes you in the comment section, I don't count it as a criticism. I take it as a way to improve myself. So when you point out something I'm doing that is not too good, then I will just have to adjust. So that's where I am. So today I'll be talking about some of us that would like to compare our spouses with our friends' spouses. Yeah, some people like to do that, and I don't think it's a good idea. You cherish what you have. Never compare your husband with your husband's friend, and never compare your wife with your friend's wife. No, nobody does that. You don't do that. When you do that, it's a way of tarnishing and ruining your home. So you don't have to ruin your home. You just have to keep your home intact, especially the women. So I'll be telling you the story of one woman that came home from the salon one day. She went to do her hair, and when she came home, she just started calling goats. She was like, it's either you tell me you love me, the reason you love me, or else. The husband was like, you just came back from the salon. We have no quarrel before you went to the salon. You just came back from the salon now, and yet asking me to tell you the reason I love you, or else. Or what? Else what? So this woman, she's a very beautiful woman. Everything about her is perfect. So, and the reason why she's asking this was because she was in the salon with one of her friends, a beautiful one like her, and when her friend's husband came to pick her up, the husband kept complimenting her friend about the kind of hairstyle she made, and she was like, oh my goodness, you're so beautiful, it looks so nice than you. She got carried away, like, my husband didn't say things like this, and he's supposed to be saying them. Look at her, I'm even more beautiful than my friend, and her husband is complimenting everything about her. The husband was saying, oh, when my wife walks, that turns me on, and she's listening. That's the mistake some of us make. What works for you will not work for me. We're different people. Because your friend's husband is doing all this, that your husband should be doing it. Fine, it could be a good thing. It could be something you like. There will be a way you nurture and train your husband as well to be doing that. But if he doesn't know how to do it, man, like me, I wasn't brought up like that. It is until when I got to Canada that I started buying flowers. Women appreciate those little things. When you go out, it doesn't supposed to be a car, you buy a house. No, You might not, it doesn't have to be all the big. After saying the big things are not good as well, but those little things, even some women will appreciate when you buy them chocolates, buy them a bunch of flowers, you know, they appreciate it. Even some will just appreciate you, compliment them. But her husband is not the kind that compliments. He doesn't talk, but he truly loves his wife. He truly loves her, but she took it for another thing just because her friend's husband was complimenting her. She came home and saying, "You just have to tell me something, tell me something." He doesn't know what you went through. He doesn't know. So some will be thinking what they are thinking, their spouse is thinking the same thing. No, that's where the mistake comes from. So this thing leads one to the other, but for the understanding they have, the woman now spoke out and say, "I was in the salon today and my husband came and she was talking about my friend. She was talking about his wife, complimenting everything. You know, I'm beautiful. I have my shape. You never said anything about it." Well, the husband now calm her down and say, "Oh, if that is what you want me to talk about, I have no reason. I have no reason to be complimenting you on how you look, because what I love in you is you, even without beauty, even without it. Anything can happen, anything can change. I love you in you. I love everything in you." They argue on, they talk on and on, but the woman doesn't understand. So few times, maybe a year or so later, the woman got pregnant. She got pregnant, and you know what happens to some of our women when they are pregnant? They transformed. They transform into a different person. Their attitude, even to some extent, their look changes. So this woman happens to be one of the people, I won't say few or many, but some of the people that transformed when they are pregnant. She changed. She doesn't look like who she used to look like before. Oh my goodness. So when she gave birth, she was she was still in hospital. You know, they recorded some video, everything. She was still recovering. So when she saw the pictures, it was like, look how I look. And the husband now reminds her of, what about your beauty then? When you are talking about, you have to compliment me. And I told you, I love you for who you are. I love you for who you are. I don't care how you look. I just love you. And she was like, now I understand. Now I understand. Insecurity, comparison. Don't compare your household with, it is good. No women will compare their children with others. You might encourage them when your friends' children are more smarter, and they are doing good in school. You can encourage. There's nothing you can do about that. And at the same time, don't compare your spouse. When you do that, you ruin your home. You build your home from scratch. No matter what, your spouse is your spouse. So if you want to change something, there's a way you go about it, not by comparing them to your friend's spouse. On this note, I'll be rounding up today's video, and I will see you in my next. Bye for now.